Hey everyone, let's do another social media unpack. So I scroll all my social media feeds and run into this one topic, probably more than a lot of other topics, and that is why women don't leave is because of trauma bonds. So I'm going to get up on my soapbox now and I'm going to tell you that trauma bonds, like Stockholm Syndrome, are made up terms. They were made up by men in the mental health community to talk about a victim blaming behavior that they can use to further hurt, injure, wound, abuse women. We don't stay in relationships because we are trauma bonded to a perpetrator or to an abuser. It's hard to leave a relationship for a myriad of reasons. There are countless reasons why it is difficult for women to get out of an abusive relationship. But when we try to synthesize it all down into this one little silo of a trauma bond, we're actually blaming her for her response or her reaction. And I prefer the word respond because we all will respond to violence sooner or later. And that is not an inappropriate reaction. A response to violence is a restoral of our dignity. It's an answer. It's a social interaction. He does something, we respond. That's typical human behavior. You're not bonded to that trauma. You're not bonded to that abuse. You're not bonded to that perpetrator. It isn't because, there's all this hope and the sorry and all the pretending and everything like that. It's not the highs and lows of sometimes he's a good guy and sometimes he's he's an abuser. Sometimes he's Dr. Jekyll. Sometimes he's Mr. Hyde. He's both. He is a man who uses targeted partner abuse, and you are not bonded to him. You don't have any kind of syndrome that keeps you connected to that relationship other than the fact that relationships are built for very specific reasons. We are connected to that person that we are building a relationship with. We often don't know that we were being abused and lied to and that there's secret behavior going on. We think that we are actually building a life with somebody. We get invested in finances, we get invested with children, we cross-mingle our families. There's a lot of other dynamics that take place in a relationship with abuse or targeted partner abuse, or even if you want to use the word narcissism. There is a lot of things that take place in there that make extraction very, very difficult. Please stop using the word trauma bond. It is the wrong term for what we are experiencing. We do not bond to an abuser. If you are dealing with this, or if you need help unpacking some of the other language that comes out of that, what I call the trash psychology on social media, come see us at Center for Peace, www.cenfp.org.